Now it's time to move on to the addition challenges. Tell me what you eat and I will tell you what you are. This is the final section of the week 1 challenges. We have already discussed what needs to be subtracted from the diet, as well as what our new diet strategies will be for the week ahead. There are 4 main dietary additions for this week, so listen up because we're about to dive right in. This week, we're adding warm lemon water in the morning, a green smoothie for the first meal of the day, and a large green salad before your main meals, meaning lunch and dinner. Supplements. Where are the gaps in the modern American diet, and what might we add to ensure that we are getting all the nutrients needed to thrive? Addition challenge number 1, warm lemon water with sea salt. When it comes to building healthy lifestyle habits, you want to start simple. This step is a very simple one that will have a big impact on your health right away. Start every morning with a cup of warm lemon water with a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. Now, I want to emphasize that this is warm water, not hot. If the water is too hot for you to comfortably drink, then it is too hot for the lemon. This is because the lemon contains vitamin C, which is denatured and rendered ineffective when exposed to extreme temperatures. If the water is hot enough to burn your skin, it's bad for the vitamin C. My strategy is to get my favorite 8-ounce clear glass mug, add in a pinch of Himalayan salt, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon, and add some room temperature water to fill half the cup, and then fill the rest of the cup with hot, boiled water. This way I get the perfect cup of lemon water to start my day. Okay, so why am I asking you to add this concoction to your morning ritual? Well, before alternative electrolyte solutions like Gatorade were ever invented, people rehydrated the body with lemon and salt water. Also, as we sleep, our livers are working really hard to detoxify our bodies from what we have consumed the day before. If we don't make the conscious effort to assist the liver in cleaning out the body on a daily basis, then sludge builds up in the colon and weight piles onto the body. Stored fat accumulates around the internal organs as a way of protecting them from assault by internal toxins that are not being efficiently purged. Oftentimes, people will develop skin issues as a reflection of this internal toxemia, as well as constipation, hormonal imbalances, and a host of other inflammatory conditions. This simple lemon water with sea salt combination may not fix all of your problems right away, but it is where you start. This concoction provides your body with the necessary electrolytes you need to rehydrate early in the morning. It kicks up your metabolism a notch. It stimulates the liver to secrete bile, and that gets the bowels moving. Bile is like a detergent that breaks down the fat that we have accumulated in the liver over the years. A fatty liver is one reason that the liver doesn't function at optimal capacity. And the stimulation of bile from the lemon water sweeps accumulated cholesterol out of the body and starts the detoxification process. On top of all of this, the juice of half a lemon provides a great boost of vitamin C, which repairs collagen in the skin. Vitamin C neutralizes free radicals in the body, and that in turn helps to repair skin and reduce signs of aging. Not to mention, vitamin C boosts your immune function, so you can expect more internal protection from colds and viruses. Over time, you'll see an improvement in digestion, elimination, metabolism, absorption of nutrients from foods that you eat right after this, as well as the overall quality of your skin. With all of these benefits, and with the minimal effort it takes to prepare this concoction in the morning, there is truly no reason to avoid making this drink as part of your new permanent daily ritual. Did you catch the part about the warm lemon and salt water actually increasing your body's ability to absorb nutrients? That means that whatever you consume right after this concoction is going to be very efficiently absorbed into your cells. So let's make the most of this opportunity and maximize the amount of nutrients that we can get in the body. How do we do that? Well, that leads us to addition challenge number 2. Green smoothies. If you're not used to green smoothies, then this could be an intimidating step. But for those of you who have had green smoothies in the past, you know that they can be a refreshing first meal of the day and an incredible source of nutrition wrapped up in one little green package. What exactly goes into a green smoothie? Green smoothies are some combination of the following ingredients: frozen fruit, like a half a cup of frozen berries, and maybe one frozen banana. Fresh fruit, like a green apple or pear. Lemon or lime juice, lettuce, kale or other greens, cucumber or celery, herbs like parsley and cilantro, and then I typically add some water for a smoother consistency. Drinking this smoothie consistently every day for 4 to 6 weeks can and will make a huge impact on a person's physical appearance. Not only does weight normalize, but hair, skin, and nail quality tend to noticeably improve as well. The pure green smoothie recipe doesn't contain any fat sources. This recipe is made of strictly fruits and vegetables, and it does require a really good blender like the Vitamix to break down the dense greens and to make it palatable. If you have a serious health issue that you are trying to remedy, or if you are really wanting to get into great physical shape in 4 to 6 weeks, this is the smoothie I would recommend. Making the green smoothie on a daily basis can be time-consuming. If you don't have the time to make green smoothies every morning, you can make a large batch on Monday and store in a jar in the refrigerator for Tuesday. You can make an even bigger batch if you want and store what you are not planning to drink in the next 24 hours in the freezer. Nutrients tend to hold up relatively well in the freezer. If you are concerned about the smoothie being too bitter, then you can alter the recipe to fit your personal taste. It's important that you watch the amount of sweet fruit that you use. Many people who are used to consuming the standard American diet need to severely drop the amount of sugar consumed in the diet. This can also include sugars from fruits. Now, don't get me wrong, fruits are some of nature's most healing foods and powerful cleansers and detoxifiers for the body. However, most people, especially those who are accustomed to consuming lots of animal protein in the diet, as well as diets that are generally higher in fat and added sugars, don't initially do well with lots of fruit in the diet. There are people who consume large amounts of fruits, and their bodies tend to thrive on these diets. But the caveat here is that these bodies are well adapted to make the most of a high fructose diet. This is not the case for many people. So for that reason, it's best to limit the amount of sweet fruit in the diet for the remainder of the nutrition challenge. There are so many benefits to consuming a green smoothie for the first meal of the day. It provides a high dose of nutrients and living enzymes that helps your body to recover and generate new cells. It is low in calories and high in fiber, which will fill you up right away. And also, it is light and refreshing. Remember that we want to try to keep the diet as light as possible early in the day and save the heavier foods for later in the day to free up metabolic and recovery energy. If you are still hungry after you consume your smoothie, then go ahead and have something a bit heavier about 20 minutes after the smoothie to hold you over until lunch. If the green smoothie is a bit too intimidating right out of the gate, then allow me to introduce another nutrient-dense smoothie option that focuses less on cleansing and detoxification and more on stabilizing blood sugar levels throughout the day. Over on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a picture with the general formula for the Fab 4 smoothie. If this is too much to memorize, then don't worry. I'll include a PDF document with smoothie ingredients and some options for how to make this smoothie in this week's course materials. This smoothie is called the Fab 4 smoothie because there are 4 essential components that really characterize this meal option. These essential components are protein, fiber, fat, and greens. Protein helps the body to rebuild collagen, increases muscle tone, and can boost metabolism. For your protein source, you can use organic pea protein, grass-fed whey, bone broth, or collagen. The next ingredient in the Fab 4 smoothie is fiber. Fiber promotes gut microbiome proliferation and detoxification, and it keeps you regular. I would suggest using 1 to 2 tablespoons of fiber in the form of chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp hearts, or acacia gum powder. Healthy fats are essential for brain health, and they are necessary for proper hormone balance and other cellular functions throughout the body. You can use 1 tablespoon of almond butter, sunflower butter, coconut oil, avocado, walnuts, or MCT oil, which is a flavorless medium-chain triglyceride oil that is made from coconut oil. The next ingredient is greens, or veggies deep in color. These provide cancer and inflammation-fighting phytonutrients. For the smoothie, I would suggest using a handful of lettuce, kale, spinach, cucumber, parsley, cilantro, etc. Of course, it's necessary to add a liquid as your base to make sure that the ingredients blend consistently and to make the smoothie hydrating. You have many liquid base options such as water, unsweetened coconut milk, unsweetened almond milk, or a nut milk of any kind, really, green juice, or coconut water. And many people like to add a half a cup of berries or another non-sweet fruit to give it some flavor. This step is optional, but you can also use 1/4 cup of blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, acai, cherries, peaches, dragon fruit, mango, or bananas. Superfood powders are also frequently added to the smoothie just to give it a bit more nutrient density. Some examples are spirulina powder, camu camu, or beetroot powder. So what do we like about this smoothie? Well, first of all, it's flexible. As you can see from the examples I've included, you have several options for how you want to build a flavor profile. For example, you can make the creamy green apple the chocolate raspberry, or the blueberry pie, depending on which ingredients you prefer. I do encourage you to try out several different recipes for this smoothie, as you'll get a wider variety of nutrients in your diet that way. We also like this smoothie because it doesn't require an awesome blender to make this one. You can even make the Fab 4 smoothie with a little portable Ninja blender because this recipe calls for a lot less green vegetables when compared to the green smoothie. On top of that, the Fab 4 smoothie tends to be easier to make in the mornings when compared to the green smoothie. From a nutritional perspective, it's pretty great as well. It is filling and is a nice blood sugar stabilizing option. In fact, this smoothie is effective at turning off 8 hunger hormones in the body, so you can stop fighting irrational hunger and instead easily go 4 to 6 hours without thinking of food or snacking on processed foods. Addition challenge number 3. I want you to eat a large green salad before your main entree at lunch and dinner. This is important because the high nutrient content of the salad will be most efficiently absorbed if eaten on an empty stomach. Also, the salad will provide vitamins, minerals, and enzymes that will help the more calorie-dense portion of the meal to digest more efficiently. Get creative with your salad and add as much color and variety as possible. Include romaine lettuce for high fiber and water content and for texture. Add spinach or other mixed greens for high magnesium and other vitamin content. Add some onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, avocado, olives, bell peppers, you name it, don't hold back. Ideally, we want to transition to using a homemade salad dressing. Maybe even something simple like lemon juice and olive oil with a little salt and pepper. I'll go ahead and include some homemade salad dressing options that are healthier alternatives to what you might find in the grocery store. Addition challenge number 4, supplements. In theory, it is possible to get most of the nutrients you need by eating a variety of foods, but supplements can be useful for filling in the gaps in your diet. So even though you'll be following a whole food, plant-based, nutrient-dense diet for the rest of this program, it can be really beneficial to supplement with some additional nutrients to make sure you're filling in all of the gaps in your diet. There is a lot to say about supplements, so I will include a document in your course materials this week that breaks down which supplements I recommend for general health improvements.